Hey there, tomorrow is May 1st, and for those of you who celebrate, that's the College Commitment Day, the deadline for making your decision about which college you'll attend in the fall. I'm sure you know this if you're in this position. It's so exciting, and it's also so nerve-wracking. We're going through this in my home as well for the second time, so I get it. If you're having trouble deciding between schools, that's really typical. It can be a very hard choice. For some of you, you may be waiting to see if you get bumped off a waiting list of a preferred school, or if you'll get some extra money to help you make the decision, and that just adds to the anxiety around the whole process. I just want to remind you here to think beyond academics a little bit, particularly beyond a specific major that you may have in mind. My hope for you is that you take your time and you're open to thinking carefully about your major, open to changing your mind as you explore your opportunities on campus. I'll say a lot more about this in later reels, but I just really think it's important not to get hyper-focused or kind of bogged down in what you're going to study. I want you to encourage you to think about your life at college as well, which is just so important. Students tend to think less about this when making their choice, but it's really important. So especially if your school choices are generally equal in terms of academics, they offer the major you're interested in, they offer flexibility that you want, they are equally or generally equally as high on your list in terms of their standards and what's open to you. That's all great. But I want you to explore the college website for student life, student services, extracurriculars, whatever else you can think of to throw into the search term, or look at the tabs across the top of the web page. Anything else you can think of that takes you to information about what your daily life on campus will be like, what the living experience will be. So the obvious is check out dorm life if you haven't already. Look for clubs, sports, and exercise. Think about theater and art opportunities on campus, guest lecturers, and other types of events that give your life some enrichment and some extra things to do that will be really useful to you in addition to the academics that you do. Check out the food. This is a big deal, and students don't often think that very much about it, but do think about it, especially if you have allergies and things like that. You want to be able to eat and eat well and eat happily at school. If there's a town or a city nearby, look into how easy it is to get there if you don't have a car, especially, which lots of freshmen don't have. If that's something that's important to you, shopping, restaurants, theaters, movies, that's also another part of your life that takes you off campus and gives you other things to think about that help relieve stress and anxiety later on. You want to make sure that the campus is a welcoming place for you. So think about who you are and what you need. There are student services for particular groups. There's counseling and advising services for at most campuses, and other supports that are really, really important for most students. So the bottom line is that you want to feel as comfortable in your skin as you possibly can. You're going to be living in this space. You want to feel at home. So feel free to comment or DM with any questions or additional thoughts that you might have that you want to share with others. Always happy to help as you make the important decisions in your life. So good luck tomorrow. I hope it's a good experience. Be thinking about you.